Hello and welcome to my review of the Geminae Superia. They are a separate elite choice in the Sisters of Battle Codex. I thought I'd make my own separate review of them, do a separate review of Celestine, but Celestine will fly in at some point, and likewise these two will fly into her review, but I'm going to keep them separate because, you know, in terms of detachment slots, you can have them separate. You know, you can have one of these as a separate elite choice or both of them as a separate elite choice. You can have Celestine as a separate HQ, but if your army's got Celestine in, then these don't take up any, so it's another reason to bring these along, because you're getting them as a whole HQ slot. Which is pretty fun, but I like to do a review of these two separately. I'm not sure with the old rules. I think each of them had rules just for themselves, but they had different names. It doesn't say what their names are in the Codex anymore, but I think it does in the Rise of the Primarch army books. It's important to note that Celestine and these two models can be bought in a set, currently unavailable online, but they would cost you £32.50 for the set, or you can get them with Our Martyred Lady, which is an audiobook with Inquisitor Greyfax for £82.50, but still pretty good. And if you want an HQ choice with these two elites, then, you know, having them in a set for £32.50 is the way to go. So let's have a look at the models first of all. I haven't painted them, I've only sprayed them gold, and I've shaded them in the Reikland Flesh shade. That's how you get this gold colour. Then I can just fill in all the details and the sword and things. So this is one of the Geminae, this is the other. One's aiming the bolt pistol, the other one is aiming her sword. Similar kind of haircuts. The grenades are in the same place, but different places where the purity seals are, and icons and pouches and scrolls. Lots of scrolls going on, but lovely models. I love how they attach to the base, and the same for Celestine too. But yeah, lots of detail on these. They really fit the aesthetics of the newer Battle Sisters and of the Seraphim. This is Celestine right here. I'll just zoom out a little bit. She, you know, sort of towers over them. If you thought that they were glorious, she is extremely glorious with those big outstretched wings, and they're such an amazing unit to have on the battlefield. The whole of the Sisters of Battle army is going to look beautiful, even if you don't win most of the time, but certainly the acts of faith will help you with that and your faith dice. Let me just show you another size comparison. We've kind of smoothly transitioned into size comparisons, but here they are next to a Canoness, the Canoness in the army set. They are similar height to this other HQ, but they just look so much more elegant in flight. So do the other Seraphim, to be fair. And then next to a couple of Space Marines. So here is one of them, just normal standard Space Marine. Similar kind of height there, but she is fully stretched. And then next to a Primaris, just a little bit taller than her there, and obviously a lot thicker in weight. Okay, and now this is my part of the review where I will go through all of their rules. They are an elite choice in a crowded elite section that contains no fewer than 12, so there's a lot to choose from. Their power points cost is a 1. If you get 2 of them, then that's power points cost of a 2. With their points cost of 16 points each. Now that's pretty good going, considering they're only 3 points more than a Death Cult Assassin, for what you get as well. So what do you get? Well, you get a movement of 12 inches, a weapon skill and ballistic skill of 3+, strength and toughness of 3, 2 wounds each, 3 attacks each, leadership 9, and a save of 3+. The unit contains 1 Geminae Superia. It can additionally contain 1 Geminae Superia for power rating of +1. Every model is equipped with a bolt pistol, power sword, frag grenades and crack grenades, and you can only include 1 of this unit in your army. So the bolt pistol works as normal, range works the same as usual. Range 12 inches, pistol 1, strength 4, AP 0 and damage 1. Power sword, strength of the user, AP -3 and damage 1. Frag grenades and crack grenades work the same as usual too. Abilities, you've got Axe of Faith, Sacred Rites and Shield of Faith. If you don't already have the Codex, the Shield of Faith gives them an invulnerable 6+ save. That's not too bad, 3+ normal, 6+ invulnerable, and you can deny the Witch against some psycho attacks. Divine Guardians, if your army is Battleforged, this unit does not take up a slot in a detachment that includes a Celestine model. This unit can never have a Wardle trait or any relics. So that's good, you can get them with a kind of for free. You still have to spend your points, but you know what I mean. And then Life Wards. When a friendly Celestine model within 3 inches of this unit would lose any wounds as a result of an attack made against that model, this unit can attempt to intercept that attack. Roll 1d6. On a 2+, that model does not lose wounds, and this unit suffers 1 mortal wound for each of those wounds. Only 1 attempt can be made to intercept each attack. Pretty good. You can only attempt 1 intercept each attack, but a 2+ is fantastic. Yes, they've got 2 wounds each, so that's 4 wounds. You're essentially giving Celestine an extra 4 wounds, if that makes sense. Pretty decent, but it's per attack. That needs to be an important note. So they're kind of like our bodyguards in a way, you know, with a 3+ normal and a 6+, you know, a 6+ invulnerable save. That's quite good. They are quite squidgy at toughness 3 though, and their strength is quite low at 3. But they are getting 3 attacks each. You've got 6 power sword attacks there. Bolt pistols are, you know, par for the game, and you've got your grenades too. Where they're really going to work is by protecting Celestine. You can have them just flying about as an elite choice each. They're going to be more survivable if you have them as a pair. Maybe you could couple them with Seraphim or Zephyrim squad. That would be quite cool as kind of like their little Sisters Superiors to protect them if you didn't want to get Celestine, but you wanted to have a couple of stronger kind of lieutenant units floating about to protect your Seraphim. That would be an option too. Anyway, what do you guys think of the Geminae Superia? Are you still in love with the models like I am? And what do you think of their rules? Please do put all your comments and things down below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.